Welcome to another episode of the Beta Testers. I'm Rob.
I'm Josh.
I'm Sheridan.
Holy crap, that's going to be the loudest ASMR licks ever.
We're keeping all that.
Good
sorry.
Yeah, please.
I'm keeping it all. It's all staying. It's all staying.
Okay, we have a fucking jam-packed asshole show tonight.
Well, to start off, we're back.
Yeah,
A lot of bad stuff in the past month.
yes. That's kind of the reason how come I didn't want to do a What the Podcast tonight. I don't know if you
Welcome
figured
to What
that
the
out.
Podcast. So here are the shitty things happening in our lives.
Yeah, so that's how come, the world of professional wrestling doesn't have much going for it right now. And we've all had nothing but horrible things happen to us for the last month, with little sprinklings of sunshine in between. Sunshine.
Unlike this week where there's been no sunshine.
Yeah, ain't no sunshine.
3 damn days.
3 damn
Or like
days.
7, going on 9, because we
So-
have 2 more days.
So, basically, that's how come we're doing just beta testers tonight, because we wanted to kind of go old school. There's a shit ton of video game news right now. Finally. And, we got a lot to talk about.
The weirder thing is, it's kind of reverse of the past few we've done, is because it's normally nothing going on in video games. Let's go to What the Podcast.
Let's spend 40 minutes talking about how we wipe our asses.
Which we have to discuss one day.
Yeah.
Save that for What the Podcast.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Mr. Robert Woodward here has a brand new tourney that's going to be coming up soon.
Yeet. Starting Monday.
Starting
in Geek Thunderdome.
Monday, and a lot of salt will be sprinkled ever so gently.
Yeah, this is the 4th tournament now that I've done in Geek Thunderdome.
Ow.
I did 2 sitcom ones and a horror icon one.
So who won that? I didn't see the end of that.
Freddie.
I would hope so. If
Freddie.
Xenomorph Queen won, I would have just gave up.
It was Xenomorph Queen against Freddie. So Freddie won 38-20.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
That's
almost
actually
double the score.
really close, to be honest with you.
but when you really take in the logistics of it, it's basically 40-20, so half.
Yeah, on the
When you round it out.
on the same part, 20 people voted for the Xenomorph Queen to win
Yeah, I
horror
know.
icons.
I know.
Anyway, moving on
It's
to
whatever.
games.
So yes, this video game icon battle for me was kind of a hard thing to put together because excuse me, there's so many characters that people, I guess you would say, consider to be iconic, but it's one of those things where you have to kind of figure out who's really iconic versus who's just characters that people like. You know what I'm saying? So at that same time, I have got 36 characters, and I revealed the roster earlier today in Geek Thunderdome, but now we are going to reveal the matches, and then tomorrow in Geek Thunderdome, I'm going to put the brackets up and stuff like that.
Also, when Rob showed me the list, a lot of them rustled my Jim Jams. Because a good, I would say a little over half of them are characters I really like, and a few of them go against each other, so I'm pretty upset. But going off what you said about having to put together a tournament and stuff, you also had to find iconic characters that were similar enough to start off the tournament.
Yeah, because you really don't want to put Ryu and Sub-Zero against each other right off the bat, because that's, oh god, this has been done so many times. They're the faces of fighting games.
Or it comes down to fandom, because one's either gonna like Street Fighter or Sub-Zero,
Right.
Which is gonna happen regardless. But it's then it just becomes a stupid fanboy battle.
So at that point, this is going to reveal one of the matches. That's how come I kind of went with Sonic versus Sub-Zero. Yeah. On the front, it doesn't sound like a good battle because you're like, Sonic's just going to go super fucking fast and that's it. But people forget that, what does Sub-Zero do?
Freeze.
He freezes shit. So Sub-Zero is also extremely fast. So if you put fucking speed and ice together, what happens?
You fall.
Not good things.
And if you're an Injustice player, Sub-Zero is an Injustice 2, and even though it's not technically canon, Sub-Zero can fight the Flash, and the Flash is faster than Sonic.
Faster than Sonic, much faster than Sonic.
So if we're going off of if we're pulling from any part of media with this tournament,
and that's another thing that I had to do too, because I've got fighting games, I've got adventure games, I've got RPG, I've got this, I've got that. There's so many different characters that are in this tournament. It was trying to put everybody together is hard.
Luckily
making
enough,
a sequel to Destiny is hard.
Luckily enough, a lot of those people in your tournament has actually been in fighting games. A lot of them have.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna reveal them, but a lot of them in those have been in some form of a fighting game, or they're just warriors, so they're gonna be in a fighting game somehow.
And so you are one of the few people that have seen the art direction that I've chosen for the tournament. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about it?
I like it. The way I can describe
You both have.
The way
you saw the revamped one, right? The new one that I showed him. With the 8 ones, because the one that I showed you originally was just like boom boom and that was it, and now this one actually has like all the different stuff.
I saw it when he was looking at it, but
the way I can describe it without spoiling it, I guess, before Monday, it looks like kind of like a fighting character select screen from like an old arcade game,
right?
From like the class, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the arcades, if you've ever played that. My phone's being a piece of shit. Awesome. Glad all our phones are working so well.
All of our phones are fucking peachy today.
Well, let's move into some of the tourneys. So we're starting out. Are we gonna give our picks?
We can give our picks if you want, like who we feel would be winning in those matches.
Well,
I guess if you would say.
Continuing from the starting one, we'll say Sonic and Sub-Zero. I'm gonna say Sub-Zero because I love Mortal Kombat. To the freezing thing, and. It also makes me mad because in the Death Battle series they made Shadow able to fight Vegeta, so I think that's bullshit. So fuck Sonic. Besides, if you can slow down Sonic, what does he have? Nothing.
Right, Sonic. It's not like Sonic can fight.
Yeah.
Like Sub-Zero can rip your fucking spine out.
And what you should do is, so no one tries to pull some bullshit out when you put up the Sonic one without the Chaos Emeralds, because someone's gonna say he turns into a Super Saiyan.
They can say whatever they want to. It's
still
I forgot that was a thing.
That's kind of the good thing with these battles, because just like somebody pointed out that I have a picture of X instead of Mega. Okay, the thing is, X and Mega are... It's basically like Link in The Legend of Zelda. They're two birds of the same fucking stone. If I show you a picture of Mega and show you a picture of X, and they're both wearing the blue costumes, are you going to be able to fucking differentiate which one is which?
Sometimes X has a mohawk.
Sometimes, but I'm saying,
no, I get that. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if I'm just in a not a gaming group, if I'm in like fucking GameStop and I have a fucking statue of Mega and a statue of X sitting there, and they're both in their blue suits.
The fucked up thing is, I've known like there was X and then Mega Man, but I just thought they were the same guy. They just had a different name.
X is from the X series of robots. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying, So he's just a future version of Mega. That's pretty much it. They're both fucking robots. They're literally the same people, but...
You know what they both do? Kill bosses and get their powers.
Yeah, exactly, but it's whatever.
So I'm going to say Sub-Zero. What do you think about it?
Sub-Zero. Sonic is balls.
Alright, good input. I like it. Okay, that one's going to
Sonic is balls.
Sonic is balls. All he has is speed. That's it.
We're going from the top now, and I know the last one we're going to go into. Leon Kennedy versus Max Payne. I'm going to let you go because you don't really know who Max Payne is.
I was about to say, I don't know who Max Payne is, so I can't give good input, but I'm just going to say Leon on a popularity stance.
Now, this is a toughie because Leon Kennedy is Leon fucking Kennedy.
Leon Kennedy's Leon fucking Kennedy.
The man took down like all of Spain's...
The man, the myth, the legend.
Of the Spain's government, shit like that.
And he's got 3 fucking movies.
3 movies.
3 movies.
Saved the United States in 6. But then you have Max Payne, who just doesn't give a fuck and is hopped up on pain meds most of the time, and can slow down time. I know, from the multiplayer part of Max Payne 3, when someone did slow-mo, they looked like they were falling in real time.
Right.
They were in slow motion. But that's tough. I'm going to say Leon Kennedy because he's... Down to the nitty-gritty, he's a specialist, trained, like, army guy.
And the reason, and real quick for people with the salt, I didn't choose Chris Redfield because Chris Redfield has been a fucking bullshit character for the last 15 years. So if, I'm sorry. What did they do to him?
What do you mean, what did they do? They made him great.
They have not made him great.
The man uppercutted a fucking boulder.
They haven't made him great. Yeah. Yeah.
He's better in the first 2 games. He's in Veronica, or what was it? Yeah, Code Veronica. In 1, he was a little pussy. Bro, 5, I hate 5. Chris Redfield in 5 and 6, the man lifted boulders, punched god zombies. But To me, he'd be overpowered. Leon, look, hold on. If we're gonna say fucking Chris is a bullshit character, Leon turns into Chris Redfield in the most recent fucking movie. Chris is like Mr. Soldier guy now. You know what Leon's doing? What Chris did in 6. Drinking booze. Why are we doing this? Anyway, Leon Kennedy.
I'm gonna go with Leon too.
Is that it? We're all Leon? Okay. We have Link versus Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
I'm going Link. I love Final Fantasy VII, but I've had a lifelong love with Link, so...
I was about to say, popularity, Link is going to get it.
And I think even if you go into the fighting direction of it, Link is still going to get it.
That's
too.
how I've been looking at it fighting-wise.
Yeah.
In a fight, I think Cloud would fuck the shit out of Link.
What about fighting him? Because Link is pretty.
Oh my god!
That's why Cloud would fuck the shit out of Link.
But so
Let
you
me
say,
take a grip on them ears, boy.
oh my god!
Oh my god!
All right, so you say Link.
I'm going Link even if we're going in a fighting standpoint, because you got to think Link has the fucking time sword. Regardless of anything, like that under Master Sword, I mean, he's got the fucking Master Sword.
I'm gonna go with Link, and one because I don't really like 7. I don't know, because I haven't played it all the way. I have to play it all the way, and then I'll have to come back to this fight.
It's funny because when he was playing it, he really liked it.
Again, I like JRPGs,
Cloud
but
turns into a transvestite.
But the reason that I
Yeah.
like
Canon.
the reason
Canon.
the reason why I think Link would win is because you could just like talk about Zack or something to Cloud, and Cloud will have a mental breakdown. And then he's just pushed in a wheelchair. But honestly, I think Link would win. I get that Cloud was a soldier and was a soldier, but I feel like Link has been fighting forever.
In his wildest Final Fantasies, but...
So, I'm just going to say Link on the fact that he's kind of been through more. Sure, Sephiroth would wreck Link, but...
Well, I mean, you got to remember, Link isn't the same Link
in every game.
in every game either.
What Link we talking here, bro?
Yeah, oh god, don't open that fucking can of worms, Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to say Link.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, here's where me and Sheridan are going to end our relationship.
Yep.
We have Kratos versus Dante from Devil May Cry.
I'm so mad Bay's gonna lose.
I think Kratos is gonna fuck Dante up in this match.
I can't even argue because as much as I would love Dante to survive that, there's no coming back from that one.
Do you feel, though, if they didn't just make a God of War, do you think Dante would have a better chance?
Popularity-wise, and I think regardless of the game and all that, Kratos kills gods. Kratos kills everything.
He did destroy all of
Greek
mythology.
All Dante is a half demon. I mean, he's from demon lineage, blood lineage, like...
But he has that demon, like, the perks of being part demon.
Right, exactly.
He literally cannot die unless you get his heart.
Well,
like, that's,
Kratos has done that to a couple gods already.
I feel like Kratos would just rip him in half or something.
That's what I mean. Kratos could easily do that, though. Like, yeah. I can't even fight it because I can't imagine Dante coming
I think
out
Dante
of that.
would put up a good fucking fight, though.
And here's why I think that. Because as a guy who's played both games, the first one mostly, don't get me wrong, I played 1 and 2. I never played 3. I think it's overrated from the stuff I've seen. Anyway,
it's the most accurate depiction of Dante.
But what I have watched and seen from other people playing the game, Dante, and again, as much as I still think Kratos would win, but I think it'd be like the slightest of difference because Dante can basically slow down time, not like stop time where Kratos is like, but he has those reflexes, blah blah blah. He almost has the sword like Virgil has, doesn't he? Something similar to that. Doesn't he have a samurai sword pretty much? I could have sworn I seen in the Death Battle version he pulled out something like that.
They probably gave him Yamato.
You think? Okay. Either way.
In 4, technically, he has Yamato at one point.
Alistor, Ebony Ivory,
Rebellion.
all of his devil triggers, they'd be really good if he could use them the full fight. But I don't think Dante can stay in devil trigger mode the entire fight.
There's a limit, yeah.
So, I feel like...
he can use it, like, periodically. Like, he can use it... And then it wears on him, and then after he recovers, he can use it again.
I think once he goes Devil Trigger and it runs out and he stops, I think Kratos will just run up on him. Because he's fought Titans, gods, warriors, at the same time and just kept fucking fighting. Yep. The only time I've ever seen him not fight back is in 2 when Zeus stabbed him in the beginning. Yep. Other than that, he's been pinned down. He's been to hell in 4 games and came out like, I got new weapons. So I'm gonna give it to Kratos on that. But it would be a really good fight. I feel like it'd be a really good the slightest percentage of fight right there. And then now we have the gender bent versions of each other. Lara Croft versus Nathan Drake. I'm gonna go Nathan Drake. Only because I can't even fuck popularity. I'm thinking of it in a fight way. I'm gonna say actually Lara Croft because even in the reboots for PS4, she survived on her own on an island for months at a time. Now Nathan's just a thief.
I haven't played any of the newer Tomb Raiders. I played the old ones.
If you want to, I have them. You can borrow them. You have a PS4 now. Go on.
Does she fight in close quarters?
Yeah, she has all.
Okay, Lara's got it because that was the only plus that Drake had over her. If she fights close quarters, it's pretty much it for him.
And a lot of his punches were just big right hooks and lefts. Yeah. It wasn't like fighting.
It's just like get out of a tough situation, close quarters fight.
Because I was about to say, because in 4 he fought a character named Nadine, and she was a trained soldier, and she fucked him up. So I'm gonna give the Laura on that one. Even like for me, I'm not looking at this for popularity. I'm looking at a fight. So
I think Laura has it on both for that though.
Mm-hmm.
She was like an icon for all of our childhoods.
Actually, what was an icon was her pointy tits.
Yeah. Yes, her coon tits.
Oh yeah.
Her Madonna tits.
We have Crash Bandicoot versus Donkey Kong. Fuck, dude.
It's actually kind of hard.
It is. Both of them pick shit up and throw it at people. Both of them kind of are unstoppable when they're running.
I feel like
Donkey Kong and Crash are both, I think, classifiably insane.
I feel like they would be standing across from each other on a screen. Barrel throw, spin. Barrel throw, spin. Like, that's the whole fight.
They're actually in the first game, Koala Kong. It's a boss in the first game. That's actually a Crash Bandicoot character. It's Koala Kong. It's a fucking monkey. All it did was throw fucking barrels at him. So, that's tough. Oh, man. No, because they both have rocket launchers. Because he shoots the fucking banana sky. Yeah.
Donkey Kong has the punching, the fist.
I'm going to give it to DK.
Donkey Kong, because of pure strength. If he gets a hold of him, he's gonna fuck him up.
And from playing Smash Brothers, I've seen Donkey Kong fight things. Crash has only jumped on top of shit and spun.
And he's been in a few races.
And what's gonna do?
And even
so Donkey Kong.
I was gonna say even Donkey Kong has been in more brutal races than fucking All Stars.
So I'm gonna say
Crash is like backup. Fighting move is a body slam. If he tried to body slam Donkey Kong, he'd just like break himself in half.
Like with Kratos, Donkey Kong would just take Crash and just throw him in the tall grass.
It would be a cool fight though, and to see Crash versus Donkey Kong.
And they're both humanoid animals, even though DK's more gorilla, but he's got a little bit of a human aspect to him.
Relatable.
Yeah. Oh man, this next one's tough too. Fuck. Samus versus Master Chief.
I don't know either character.
Samus from Metroid and Master Chief from Halo.
Never played either.
Ooh, man.
Wow.
Well, you've seen Monty Ohm's, Haloid or whatever? You didn't watch that? Oh my god, nope. Sheridan.
I went from Dead Fantasy straight into Ruby.
In a straight up fight. Oh, man.
And those two, that for me, when Master Chief and Samus came together, I was like, wow.
Let me make sure. Let me see if I can see in the comments real quick.
Yeah, because we haven't looked at any comments at all this whole episode so far.
If this is even a fucking work rate.
Can you bring them up on the laptop?
That you saw how it ran shitty last time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, it's just fucking buffering. It's running. It says live and everything, but I can't see shit. Ooh, God.
Do you have another charger?
I'm gonna go with Master Chief on that one.
You think?
Oh man, fuck.
Because both of them have superhuman.
I know.
Both of them have gravity fields. Both of them have.
I think I'm gonna say Master Chief just because. Is Samus a soldier? A trained soldier? I thought she was an archaeologist or something like that. She had a weapon, but I thought she went to go check out other planets.
She's a soldier too.
Or is she a bounty
Bounty hunter?
She's a bounty hunter. That's
Bounty
right.
hunter.
Fuck! I'm gonna say Samus. Yeah, I'm gonna say Samus. She's also been in Smash, so... I've actually
And she looks like she could get smashed.
And what makes it better, too, is that she can take her armor off and fight as regular Samus.
Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Samus for this one. Who you got, fam? Oh, man, it's tough.
I've still been thinking about it. I'm gonna go with Samus too. I really...
Damn, man.
But I don't know if I want to go with Samus, but I'm gonna go with her. Like,
I'm gonna put question marks for now. The day it pops up for the...
Who are you picking in your non-knowing of either character wisdom?
Samus is a girl, which was a big fucking deal back in the day.
It was. It was actually pretty fucking... Ironically enough, it was pretty iconic because the whole game you're playing as Samus and orange, red, yellow suit, big, muscular-looking character that's shooting shit. Then at the end of the game, no armor, and she's just in a bikini. And it's like, hey. And you're like, what the fuck?
It's a girl.
She had some pretty big titties for Nintendo.
Absolutely no idea because I'm not familiar with the characters and I'm not familiar with the worlds that they're from.
Well, then just say girl power.
Yep, girl power.
Okay.
Tits.
And
Aww. Ezio versus Simon Belmont. Castlevania.
I was about to say, I don't...
Oh my god, woman. Do you games?
Most of my gaming knowledge came from watching my parents and grandparents play when I was a kid.
You should know Ezio. You saw me fucking platinum.
I know Ezio, but I
2
don't know.
in Brotherhood. Gotta get on the Syndicate. Is Syndicate the third one of Ezio's? Anyway. God damn. A
My
fucking
only knowledge
vampire
from
versus a human.
Castlevania was watching my older cousin play it, so...
I'm gonna say Ezio because I'm a fanboy. I don't care. Even if he's fighting a fucking vampire.
Just parkours away from him.
Just parkours away. Fucking Simon's like, whip!
Yeah, but in a fight. Yeah, but see, in a fight, Simon would win. He could read his fucking mind. Oh, he's hiding up there. Holy water, cross, axe. Fuck.
Whip.
Yeah. Fuck. In a fight, I'm just gonna go Simon, but I wish. But if it comes to the popular vote, I'm gonna say Ezio. So yeah.
I'm gonna go Simon.
I'm just gonna say Ezio all the way. Even if he loses. Oh no!
Is this the Bay versus Bay?
Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher.
I was about to say, is this where our relationship ends again?
Yeah. We got back together and here's the breakup.
Yeah.
Again.
Because I'm Snake all the way, always.
I'm always gonna go Sam Fisher. I feel like he's a superior soldier.
We'll have to agree to disagree.
But see, in the Splinter Cell verse,
I don't know, because a lot of my fangirlism for Metal Gear is for Big Boss, not necessarily Solid Snake.
They're all the same people.
You could just...
They do have differences.
But just consider them all the same person. We're going off... Just say Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Solid Snake.
The reason that I kind of go more with Sam Fisher, the Splinter Cell series is more based on reality than Metal Gear is. Well, Metal Gear has, a cyborg ninja breakdancing with cow geckos on his feet and smashing into shit and having vampires and all that. I don't know, but if we're going down to the soldier...
Don't forget to switch your memory card from player 1 to player 2.
I still think that Sam Fisher, even in Death Battle, they had Solid Snake win, but I still feel like Sam Fisher would win. He's more prone to fighting in the dark, so I feel like if he took out the light... If they were in a building, if it was CQC, I get that. CQC,
That's Big Boss.
That's his thing with his... It's 2 punches and his kick in the
Yeah.
shins and makes a fucking cartwheel every time. I feel like with Sam Fisher, I feel like he's built for close quarters because he's basically a hitman in a sense.
Yeah.
But he's, he does the same shit Solid Snake does, but based on more reality. And if they were to have a full-out brawl, I just feel like Sam Fisher would take the cake on that one. Plus, Michael Ironside is better than Dave Hayter. Go on. You?
Question mark.
Okay.
Because I see where both...
It's 4.
Oh.
I see where both would come into play, but it's been a hard one for me to even...
Also, I platinum every Splinter Cell game that's available for the PlayStation. Fuck that fucking trophy for Pandora tomorrow. It goes through the whole game without getting caught. It gets to the final part of the game. The last guy just had to grab him. And they
Got
me.
caught.
And they killed me.
Smooth dude.
Anyway, Mega Man versus Bomberman. Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Mega Man though.
Yeah, he's just gonna kill Bomberman and use the bombs. He's fought a Bomb Man in Mega Man.
Yeah.
What?
Mega Man versus Bomberman.
Mega Man.
Get in on this.
Oh, you want to know the best? It's when you take your cheeks and do this thing.
Anyway. Alright. Phoenix Wright versus Guy Brush. I don't know who the fuck that is. So I'm gonna say Phoenix Wright. Objection!
Guybrush is from Monkey Island.
I'm still gonna go Phoenix
Still
Wright.
don't know.
Phoenix Wright's been in Smash Brothers, so. No, he's been in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah. Phoenix Wright.
Objection. Phoenix Wright still. We have.
Phoenix Wright on the basis that I don't know. the
Okay.
one.
This one I'm also confused about, but I'm sure you have an explanation of why. Ryu versus Agent 47. Hadoukens versus bullets?
The reason behind that one,
You just ran out of.
I just ran out of people to go against each other.
He's just gonna Hadouken him and just burn him. Punch him.
I really just ran out of people to go against each other on
I
that
feel
one.
like that was you were like, okay, what's the final two? Fuck.
That's exactly how it fucking went down.
You gotta make that the first fight then. Just get it out of the fucking way.
Because I'm sitting there doing it and I was like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is a good match. This is a good match. Oh, shit. I was like, there's still 4 people left that don't have a match. And if I put these two... Oh, fuck. I end up with Ryu and Agent 47.
Hitman versus Street Fighter. Moving on to another good one, Spyro versus Kirby. Nice. I'm gonna say Spyro. Fuck, I don't know, because
I'm
Kirby's
gonna
in
say
Smash.
Kirby.
Fuck!
I'm gonna say Kirby. Kirby will eat Spyro.
Yeah? That's all he has to do is open his big hole.
But do you think Spyro would let him?
Even though Spyro can't
Because Spyro's
fly,
gone against tornadoes and shit before,
He-
so I mean...
he can glide. He does have fire from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
He can pick up, if we're going in, if both the worlds are kind of like smashed together, if he picks up crystals, he has different fire breaths and can throw them as bombs. I'm gonna say Spyro. Because
I think I'm going with Spyro, too.
Because Kirby relies on enemies around. And if it's a one-on-one duel, I still feel like all Kirby can do is just try to suck them in. Because if not, sure, in Smash Brothers he punches and stuff, but also most of his rely on sucking in his opponent.
But it's also still just, you've got
Yeah.
these fucking nubs versus claws.
Also,
and
if
horns.
Spyro gets behind him and he does that battering ram.
Yeah.
Kill him. I'm going to say Spyro.
Gonna go with Spyro.
Kirby?
I don't know.
She's like, damn, y'all brought up some really valid fucking points.
Question
I mean,
marks?
Because she
I
was
didn't-
Kirby at the beginning of
Well,
it. She's
I
like,
didn't
Kirby.
play Smash. Like, I played it here and there, but I never played Kirby. So, I'm going off of, like, the old Kirby games.
Well, then the next time I go to your house, I have Smash Brothers Brawl. And we can play. I have my controllers over there anyway. Next party, BT Dubs.
You have one.
I'm bringing the Wii. I have like 3 more in my house. I'm bringing my Wii, and no matter where it is, bringing the Wii, and we're having a Smash tournament. I have, if she has her 2, and I have my 3 or 4, we have a pretty big brawl. Because it's Super Smash Bros. Brawl. We have a Star Fox versus the Marine.
I think that's a pretty good fucking battle.
That is pretty good.
Like, I mean, when I was putting it together, I was like, man, I've never even remotely heard of those two in any realm with each other. I mean...
There's a lot of Smash characters in this, I've
I
noticed.
don't know the Marine.
Well, there's... Most of Nintendo's characters are fucking iconic. It's
So
not
it's
really...
my asshole, so...
Anyway. So, I mean, you can't have an iconic character fight without most of Nintendo's mascots. You know what I'm saying? And that's if anybody has like a big dog in this race, it's fucking Nintendo. They got Mario. For Christ's sake.
You right.
Much like Freddy is the horror icon in a lot of people's eyes, Mario is the video game icon.
I'm going Star Fox.
Because of barrel rolls?
No. Because Smash. Because he is
A beast?
ridiculously good.
A beast?
Falco's okay, but I fuck with Star Fox.
Well, they're the same character.
Whoa.
moveset-wise.
No. Don't get me. Me and Cody used to argue about that all fucking time. Because he would fucking pick Falco, and it was like, are we having this? Are we doing this? Final destination? No items? Four stock? That's it? Let's go. Me, him, and Brandon used to fucking... Quick side story. Me, Cody, and Brandon, he used to come over, and we would have a 6-minute... It would be like, I think it was 16 characters. So it would be us three, and it would put us randomly against AI, and we put it on the hardest difficulty. We were that good. And one of us would always meet in the final. And it always seemed like I'd be on the furthest bracket, and those two would have to fight within the first 2 rounds. So it was just like the assault was real. I'd either pick Star Fox or my homie Marth. That was my main.
Marth.
But anyway, Star Fox.
I don't know the Marines.
The Marine's from Doom. He's the main character of Doom.
Didn't play Doom.
I'm gonna guess that you're gonna say Doom.
The only Doom game that I really loved was Doom 64. So I've loved Star Fox since Star Fox.
Did you play the remake for the? Oh, you don't have 3DS.
I don't have 3DS, but I saw it was wonderful.
It was good.
So I personally, I want to say the Marine because he's fought demons and been to hell and.
Yeah, in a fight, I mean, he probably would whip Star Fox's ass because most of Star Fox is always in a ship.
And he's a future Marine.
The only time that Star Fox has really fought was for Smash tournaments.
Right. And I'm gonna give it to the Marine, but I think Star Fox would put up one hell of a fight. Yeah. If we're looking at Star Fox's moveset, I think Star Fox would put up a great fight. But if you get the BFG out.
But then again, Fox does have a shield that blocks bullets.
True.
Alright, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a tight race, like my asshole.
Popularity wise, though, I think it's gonna go to the fucking Marine.
Probably. I don't know because then the memes come into play and there's Star Fox with the
barrel roll, because that's probably gonna be the first comment, and it'll probably be from Martin.
Yeah.
We got comments.
Your wang is looking so fat tonight. Wow, that's great. We have Dirk the Daring. Is that from...
Dragon Lair.
Yes. Dirk the Daring versus Shovel Knight. I'm going to go Shovel Knight because I fucking love that game. And I feel like he would whoop his ass.
Realistically, that is a super fucking good battle.
It is.
Like, I think I pat myself on the shoulder with that one.
Wow, what a throwback. Dirk the Daring. Jesus.
Dirk the Daring versus Shovel Knight. Yeah. Shovel Knight can slow down time too a little bit, right? So both of them are basically the same fucking character, except for Shovel Knight will dig the fuck out of you and beat the shit out of you with a shovel.
I was going to say, he killed a giant army of Shovel Knights with a shovel. So, I'm going to say Shovel Knight.
I'll say Shovel Knight too.
Shovel Knight, because that's the only one I know.
Shovel Knight!
Woo!
Still waiting on 2. E3. E3, baby.
Commander Shepard versus Marcus Phoenix. You gotta go with the super over buff testosterone Marcus Phoenix. The man has a chainsaw gun against Commander Shepard.
Now, as I was telling you before we went live, this was a very hard one for me because Commander Shepard in the Mass Effect series, it's extremely popular, even though people hate on 3. It's a very big staple for like video games and shit. And the ending to the Mass Effect games will, especially 2, will always go down in holy shit history. Mm-hmm. So, it was hard for me to not put Duke Nukem into the tournament because I feel that Duke Nukem against Marcus Phoenix would be a better fight.
You know who else would have been a good fight for Duke Nukem? The Marine.
The Marine would have been a good fight as well. But, in my eyes, like... Is Duke Nukem more of an icon than Star Fox?
No.
Is Duke Nukem more of an icon than Commander Shepard? And that's the hard thing that really really ate at me while I was doing it because I really wanted Duke Nukem in the tournament. I did. But
also, that's keeping on with trying to have someone that can match him for the first fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because realistically, if you put him against a Marine, it's basically two of the same things fighting each other.
Right.
Two first-person shooters that were in like a 2D, 3D shooter who had big fucking guns.
And like I said, I could have put him against Marcus Phoenix. But even if I put him against Marcus Phoenix, I still think he would have beat the shit out of Duke Nukem because Marcus Phoenix has fought aliens and this and that. And that's why I had Commander Shepard. Because Commander Shepard has done aliens and this and that and da-da-da-da-da. So I kind of was like, all right, these two would be a little bit of a better fit against each other. Duke Nukem can swear a lot, smoke some cigars, smack women's asses, and shoot a machine gun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
he's
Marcus.
America.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem is America.
I'm gonna say Marcus Phoenix.
I'm gonna say Marcus Phoenix too.
I don't know Marcus.
But
Gears of War.
Didn't play Gears of War.
You don't even watch anything or read or nothing at all.
No one I know plays Gears of War.
That's crazy because that's like a super popular Xbox game.
I think
super
I
popular.
think Commander Shepard would put up a hell of a fight against Marcus, but when you go into that fucking guerrilla nature of Marcus, like
he's a savage ass character.
yeah.
Besides, if you throw, I mean, don't get me wrong, Commander Shepard has some weapons, but if you throw all the shit from Gears of War against that,
There's
he's gonna
no
get
way,
fucking
no.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Alright, the final two fights we got going on is Mario versus Pac-Man.
Yeah. That's gonna suck some dick.
It's crazy too because in Street Fighter X Tekken you could play as Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And you could fuck up Ryu and all them. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, but Mario's in Smash.
Mario is baller. I mean, even from a popularity standpoint, it's really hard to decide between those two because those two are the mecca of video game eras.
Pac-Man was like the
Pac-Man,
OG.
Pac-Man was the OG. Mario is the G. Like, you've got Pac-Man versus Mario is just like popularity-wise, fighting-wise, they're both smacking cheeks.
I'm gonna say Mario on the fact that still continues. Not many new Pac-Man
Not many new
games.
Pac-Man, but there has been like 2 new Pac-Man cartoons.
A bajillion like arcade machines now, like the mega 4-person Pac-Man things down in like at the shore and all that.
Yeah, and the Pac-Man adventures that are on right now are pretty fucking funny. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not, but dude, I laughed a few times.
I'm gonna say Mario.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna say Mario too.
Damn,
But
that's tough.
it's hard.
I might change my vote when they come out. So, and then this one's gonna be frustrating as well, cause it's like a mix between popularity, my fanboyism, and then a fight.
Yeah.
We have Sora from Kingdom Hearts versus Raziel from Soul Reaver.
Yeah.
Sora's gonna get fucked.
In the ass.
In a fight, yes.
But when you bring magic into play,
in a popularity vote,
Popularity, Sora has it, but in a fight, he'd get fucked in the ass. He has a giant key.
but
It's not even a blade. It's a key club. Like
Yeah.
it's not a blade. It's round.
But he's gonna have this ultimate keyblade, so that is a sword still. That has an edge.
Raziel is amazing.
I'm always gonna say Raziel.
I'm a Raziel fanboy. I'm a Raziel fanboy until I fucking die.
the man can shift dimensions, like in time travel. Not at the flick of a wrist, but the snap of the fingers.
Look at the wrist.
But he can see himself in himself because he is himself.
But he can use his spectral and the sword that power him.
It sucks because I feel like he in a fight would like win by a landslide, but Sora's gonna end up winning just because people don't know who he is.
Because even when I posted the stuff, they were like, "Well, who's the guy next to so and so?" I'm like, "That's Raziel," and he goes. So I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't remember Raziel." Like, you know. And Chris, he was like, "Why'd you put Raziel on here? Because he's just gonna lose." Like. But I couldn't not do it because for me, and even for a lot of people to this day, you ask people that have played video games in the late 90s going into early 2000s and shit, they want more
that game.
Legacy of Kain. Legacy of Kain is always on everybody's talking list.
If it ever gets a PS... Oh, Eddie actually said... I'm sorry, go back real quick. Mario wins by miles. Raziel by far eats the soul. GG. Comes down to 1-on-1. Duke versus Shepard. The answer is always Battletoads. Fuck.
How many comments did we have already?
Fucking hell.
Just like 5.
The 5, but I don't know if any popped up before that. Cause
There might have been more, too.
Big piece of shit.
Because sometimes it doesn't post
Yay,
everything.
Facebook.
Not a lot of like viewer conversation going on because all of us suck and don't charge our phones.
Yeah. Sorry.
But, so yeah, Raziel versus Sora.
What?
It blinked.
We might have tapped the mute thing on the mic. Man, could you imagine, like, E3, it's like, that's like Square Enix, and it's like, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Check it out right now.
Oh my god, could you just imagine? Just, this, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking just jizz everywhere. You get Soul Reaver 1, 2, and Defiance. Oh, as a fucking...
HD remaster?
Sure, like how they did Crash Bandicoot, like a complete restructure.
Complete restructure. Ah! And then coming in 2019, new game.
Josh.
and then coming in 2019, Legend of Dragoon.
You wish. So I'm going with Raziel.
Raziel.
Okay. So, segue time.
After this, can we do like a most angsty character tournament? Because I have so
Oh
many
my
inputs
God.
for
Cloud
it.
wins.
Cloud wins.
Cloud can't be in another tournament. He's been in enough.
I'm just so edgy. Him in fucking Kingdom Hearts with his claw, his Vincent
His
claw.
weird Vincent hand.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts,
We've got some more Kingdom Hearts stuff.
some fucking amazing Kingdom Hearts
Wreck-It
stuff.
Ralph is a level in this one. I've
10
seen.
minutes of video play and 30 new pictures.
And brand new delays.
There hasn't been any talks of delays. Don't let Josh make you
The
down.
sad thing is, I've been waiting so long, I don't care anymore. Like, Kingdom Hearts was my childhood favorite game after Final Fantasy VII.
Until it's on the shelves and you walk in, you're like, I can touch it. And
I
then,
just, after like all the spin-offs, I started to lose interest.
That's
and then
because the story didn't make sense anymore.
And then waiting for this one, I'm just like,
well, the positive for me is I didn't play the shitty card game, so I'm good to go.
I actually liked that one. It was Birth by Sleep that really threw me off, and Dream Drop Distance.
2.8 sucked too.
I was not interested in those ones at all.
Because they're side stories that kind of dealt with the main story.
Man.
that-
Birth by Sleep was like a big giant prequel.
Yeah,
It's like
prequel. And
That's the one with
I could
Aqua
not-
and Ven and
Aqua
Terra.
and Ven, yeah.
I could not like get interested in the three main
because
characters at all.
that was the cinematic at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't get interested in the characters, so I just wasn't.
You know why I can get into 3? Into the 3 main characters of that? Because one of them was fucking Roxas.
Yep.
Without being
Then
Roxas.
why? I guess there's relevance to it, but I never looked into it because I don't care.
They couldn't have thought of any other character look. They just said, you know what, let's take Roxas,
Roxas
make him a little smaller and have him bent over.
I guess in like Dream Drop Distance or something, they explain that Sora has like 1 billion hearts or something, and Ventus is one of them.
They're
Roxas is one of them. I'm
they're-
like, what?
They're both
Why?
older than Sora. How the fuck is he alive? Sora wasn't even born yet, and then he was like, "Oh, hey Roxas, you're part of me now." Or who was he? Who was he
Ventus.
before? Ventus. Oh, you're part of me now. Oh no, now I'm a Heartless. Oh, now I'm Roxas. What the fuck?
Apparently, I'm Kyrie.
Oh yeah, then
Yeah.
then he becomes fucking Gion or whatever.
Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
chronology.
I'm just waiting for Goofy to be like, "Hold
Oh,
on, really Goofy," and then it's a fucking
a
Heartless
broomstick.
or a horse.
Or a horse and then a broomstick. Oh, yuck!
I mean, it's funny too because, first of all, fucking first Kingdom Hearts made everyone say Titus instead of Titus. For Final Fantasy X, it's fucking Titus.
Titus.
But
Titus.
I was like, oh, this is awesome. We get some Disney. I love Disney. Some Final Fantasy. I like Final Fantasy. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, who's that? Who's that? Why does everyone keep talking about the fucking Kingdom Hearts, but I don't see it? And now, who's Ansem? And why does he have a shadow that looks like a dick behind him? Why am I fighting a giant devil before the end of the game?
Why do all the evil, angsty characters wear skirts? Like ass skirts.
Why are Sora and Riku's feet gigantic? Why are Kairi's feet gigantic?
Disney.
Why is Kairi laughing like that at the beginning of the game?
But the takeaway from all this is, regardless of whenever that fucking game comes out, you're gonna be
We're
there
all gonna
then.
play it.
All this negative bullshit, like what the fuck is going on?
The game you love to hate.
You know what's going to be even better about all that is once 3 comes out and every person in this world buys it and it makes $1 billion and all that, we're going to have to wait like another 10 years for 4.
15.
Something.
15.
I'm going to be like this.
I still feel like 3 is going to be a big miss on me though, because I'm not a big fan of like Pixar films. Like I like the old school Disney ones.
The fact that I'm going to be able to play in Andy's room.
That Toy Story is different. Like that's one of the older Pixar films. But like Wreck-It Ralph, not interested. Frozen, if that's in it, not interested.
Here's the way I see it.
You should probably just let it go at that point. What was that? And I'm pretty sure you were in frame for the whole thing.
I think that they're showing a lot of Pixar stuff to hide the Disney ones.
The Star Wars stuff?
Please no.
Stop.
If Star Wars is in it, I'm not going to play it. I will protest.
I'll get to that and stop.
I'll jack off.
I'll just stop.
I won't play.
I can't.
I'll be like playing and all of a sudden you're here. I'll be like...
I'll be so mad if Sora's Keyblade's a fucking lightsaber Keyblade. Like,
watch that be at the E3 trailer.
Not interested.
You know what I'll do? Click right off of it. That's so fucking dumb.
Bye, Felicia.
That's so dumb. It pissed me off when they brought in fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
That was really jarring. They
dumb.
were all realistic. Like
it's supposed to be cartoony.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we putting in Star Wars? I don't give a shit if it's owned by Disney. It's fucking dumb. Quick rant. Quick fucking rant. Bro. Over the smacks. I fucking hated the first week of May. May the 4th be with you. I fucking hate it.
Happy Revenge of the 5th.
Star Wars sucks, asshole. I don't see everyone's like, the prequels suck dick, but the rest are good, blah, 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 blah. They all suck. How about that? So... Star Wars is a trash series. It's the same shit with Star Trek. It's fucking dumb. It's so nerds can go, fuck off. Stay the fuck out of Kingdom Hearts.
So, when that fucking trailer comes, and at the end of it, it's gonna go black, and then the fucking Keyblade's gonna go up in like a lightsaber. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit. And so is everybody at E3.
Then I'm finally going to bury my love for Kingdom Hearts.
I'll take both of my discs and just put them in the trash and be done with the series. Woo, Kingdom Hearts!
You know it's gonna come.
Katie.
You know it's going to. I'm sorry. I think that that's gonna be one of the big selling points. Cold, super cold coffee?
No, I hit myself in the tooth.
She can't drink.
Instant karma. Anyway, so I think that's going to be something that they're holding big for E3.
Good for them. Can't wait till everyone else enjoys it. I'll be skipping on Kingdom Hearts 3 then. What was the other segue? You can. It's not as small as violin. I just don't like Star Wars. What was the other segue? Oh, just E3 in general.
E3 in general, because you had the list.
I did.
But your phone's dying. Yeah, all you got to do is go into our message conversation. And then the picture.
If it's real, because I've seen another.
I like how I'm left out of this now. Taking it to private
You're
messages.
always fucking asleep. This is the first one you've been
also,
on fucking
Also,
forever.
just for frame of reference, I sent him the picture because I freaked out because I saw Bloodborne 2. So I sent him the picture and I was like, yeah, that one.
Okay, because I seen another thing that someone else put in one of the groups that was like 10 times longer. But
to me, that one seems to be like the most realistic.
Fuck this plant.
That plant is about to catch some hands.
Okay, from E3. From E3. The first one here is the Bloodborne sequel. Apparently,
Isn't it the second one?
Well, it's a conference opener, Ghost of Shimishangas. But I don't give a fuck about that. I'm saying Shadows Die Twice, and apparently that's a Bloodborne sequel. So,
Yeah. If that really is going to be the beginning of Sony's press conference, holy shit.
You know it's going to rustle my jimmies, and not in a bad way, in a good way, because with all the Soul series, every other iteration, so Demon, Dark, 1, 2, 3,
Souls,
all referenced the games before it. So we'll see shit from Bloodborne 1 and be like, I want to use it. Like, we'll see the fucking, like, the Whirly Gigsaw. It'll be right there.
And but we won't be able to use it.
Or we'll have it and it'll be, like, the worst weapon in the game.
Right.
Or, like, we'll see, like, a character we liked. Like,
the doll.
Or the dude from the fucking chapel. Odin's Chapel. The little squishy dude.
The little squishy guy.
The guy who's, like, melted. He'll probably be dead.
Yeah.
Or we'll have to kill him, or he'll be like, I remember someone like you. And then turns into a fucking beast and we have to kill it.
Right.
It's like, oh, I just wanted friends. And then I'll cry.
Yeah.
Bloodborne, you've seen. I rage. She's seen me rage in person.
The good thing about it, though, is if it really is Bloodborne 2, we can play together.
That too. Hopefully getting in a fucking lobby isn't a pain in the dick.
Much like most fucking...
games anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Don't care. Apparently, Devil May Cry 5 reveal trailer. Hopefully, it's actually Dante.
I was about to say.
Not Nero. Because they totally...
Or New Dante.
Oh,
no.
God, no.
They said he's done.
I was going to say, if it was, it would just be 2.
What if New Dante made it into the original Devil May Cry series?
I hope they kill him.
They kill him.
I hope they kill him. I fucking
But
hate that.
if it's Nero, I'm not playing it.
Especially the fact that in DMC, the mop fell on his head and he had silver hair or white hair.
Yep.
He was like, this looks dumb, never again. And I was like, fuck you. And then in fucking PlayStation All-Stars, his alt color is his real hair. So I was like, eat 20 dicks, minimum.
Eat 20 dicks minimum. Anyway. So, supposedly right now we're getting Bloodborne 2 and fucking Devil May Cry 5 already.
Even though it has been apparently shown that it's been pushed back, Shenmue 3.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts trailer with a September release date. If that's true, you were off by 2 months. But close enough.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer, Episode 1 in 2019.
I think that's going to be like a February.
And exclusive demo pack with Kingdom Hearts 3. So you might have the Kingdom Hearts 3. Black Ops 4 trailer. And DLC first deal mentioned. God damn, again with the fucking DLCs. Hey, you're going to buy this almost $70 game? Why don't you spend some more money and get the DLC?
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
But,
who's making this
but
this is when Treyarch acted it. Or,
Treyarch. But the thing is, people won't bitch about that, but they'll bitch about, Destiny releasing 2 DLCs and giving you more content than Call of Duty ever has. Anyway.
Rob always got to throw in the mini Destiny rant.
Because I fucking hate it. I hate it.
I
Goddamn
say
game.
You guys shouldn't have discontinued Shadesteppers.
We may bring it back. I don't know.
I feel like
we're gonna have to once it.
You always
gets
have
a little
some
further.
kind of, like I said, it should be like a bi-monthly podcast.
But regardless, every fucking game has DLC.
We'll save it for the end. This is a long episode.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get the rants on. Don't worry.
This is a long episode.
Damn.
It says the Destiny 2 DLC trailer. People have to fucking deal with it.
It's not DLC. It's supposedly just like the Taken King was. So it's...
Or do you mean Wrath of the Machine? Because Wrath of the Machine was a free DLC.
Wrath of the Machine, was it a free DLC?
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Mm-hmm. You mean Rise of Iron?
Whatever one.
Rise of Iron was $20.
Whatever one had the fucking Siva.
Yeah,
I don't remember paying for that.
That was $20, dude.
I don't remember paying any money for that DLC.
I really want a grilled cheese right now.
Remember the grilled cheese DLC in Destiny?
Yeah. No, basically what I'm saying is they call it Comet on that, but it's supposed to be Plague of Darkness. So that's going to be $40. It's not a DLC, it's going to be like Taken King. It's going to be a whole new revamping of the game.
Sweet.
All that shit.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll probably wind up getting it when it's cheaper. I won't buy it like week 1 or whatever.
No, that's not a game. I won't even buy it.
I probably will, but skip. PlayStation Indies. Every indie game showcase usually has like 2 or 3 sleeper hits that want to become fucking huge. Yeah. Years ago, when Limbo was shown, everyone was like, "This looks pretty great," and then everyone sucked its cock for like 2 more years.
Journey.
Journey was beautiful. That was a beautiful game. That was really good.
Absolutely beautiful game.
And that was a game you didn't have any violence, nothing. You just walked.
Yeah.
Did
but it was so fucking cool.
Got to turn to the wind, fly through some flowers, all the good stuff.
And then when you actually got to play with somebody else, oh my god.
Then you got to crash into each other as the wind.
And then you bonded with each other. And oh boy,
I hope
the ending.
I'm skipping the stuff that doesn't even look. Oh, medieval. Hey, medieval trailer. Hey. It says.
Like the old medieval.
With the skeleton dude.
Medieval
from All Stars.
Yeah. Sir Dan.
Kojima takes the stage to talk about Death Stranding, and shows brief gameplay demo.
Yeah. If that happens, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Death Stranding, oh man, that's gonna be some shit that I'm gonna have to rewatch many times. I rewatched that trailer with like that little bit they showed with the Regis fetus.
Can you Photoshop something for me, or like doctored a photo of Kojima and Norman Reedus as Jack and Rose on the Titanic in that pose? Because that's seriously how they are. They are like
the best of friends.
Yeah.
So is Kojima going to be the one holding Norman?
Yes.
Do you think so?
I feel like
Kojima's Rose.
No, Norman has to be Rose because I feel like
because Kojima's presenting him.
Yeah, because Norman Reedus is like.
I feel like Norman Reedus has a giant crush on. Or no, the other way around. Kojima has like a huge crush on Norman Reedus.
It'd be really fucking funny for me to be able to put Norman Reedus' hair with Rose's hair and have that.
You gotta get like the gross Walking Dead version.
Yeah.
Where he's like real squinty eyed and like.
All greasy.
Yeah.
All grease. Grease Reedus.
But that Norman Greases.
Norman Greases.
The weird thing is, I feel like even though it's it's getting big like push-ups for Death Stranding, I feel like not many people are gonna fuck with it.
No,
I feel like people are going to find it so confusing, like Metal Gear was, that even though this is like more of a mystery, sci-fi, horror thing, everyone's going to be like, I don't like it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I like the psychological shit because of the torment we went through with PT.
Yep.
I feel like with that being, even with aliens and stuff, I'm going to love it.
See, the thing is, everybody was so fucking hyped for Detroit. Detroit. That's all you fucking heard in like different gaming groups. The game's been out, right? Who's talking about it? Like, I'm not hearing anybody talking about it anymore. Even I think it came out like what, May 15th or some shit like that, just a couple days ago.
I feel like Death Stranding gets such big hits on like YouTube and stuff
because of Kojima.
Not even that, is because of the shock factor, and everyone can analyze it for view counts.
Yeah.
I feel like once the game comes out and no one knows what the fuck is going on, no one's gonna post anything.
Yeah.
Because with Metal Gear, you can kind of look at codex shit and blah, 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 and then, the story unfolds. With this, there's not going to be codex. You're not going to be able to stop.
We don't know that, though.
Here's my big question. Do you think it's going to be a third-person or first-person game?
I really fucking hope it's third-person.
I'm reversed. I hope it's first. The only reason is, one, and I want it to be first-person, but I don't want one thing. I don't want, if it's scary, cheap jump scares. PT did it good. They did it correct. They didn't do like, okay, well, I hear a noise behind me. As soon as I turn around, I'm dead. It did the noise, and you turn, there's nothing.
Then when you turned again, there it was.
I don't particularly want third person for myself, is because, let's say it's we're in that horror aspect. If I can see all out here, I can see something running towards me, and it's not as scary. In my opinion, obviously.
Well, the only reason why I'm saying third person is because if it's... I like to see the ground and stuff like that. If we're searching for shit, like with Destiny, I don't like the aspect of trying to find everything in first person. I don't know. It's just something that I've always been with. Like, because I still remember like Resident Evil and Silent Hill and finding stuff on the ground, and I akin that to those feelings. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind it being in first person, but maybe if they had a first person and third person option.
Kind of like how the older Call of Duties had.
Yeah, like I think that would be pretty fucking cool. Like I would be down for that.
If they made it for VR, I feel like I would purchase PlayStation VR.
You would puke everywhere.
I'd have to take a whole box of Dramamine.
That wouldn't even help.
That wouldn't even help. Yeah, that.
Because you doing this shit and then using the fucking controller, you wouldn't be able to handle it. I felt sick from doing that.
See, I don't know. I'm kind of split though, because like I feel like not having a screen and then everything else in the room being still and then the screen moving, I feel like that's part of what like jars me so much.
Think of it like this. Yeah, when you do this, you're able to look around, but to turn, you still have to use your controller. So you'd have to have good coordination with this and doing this.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times if you watch YouTubers, they're just like stuck here and they only have like such small movements.
They look and are moving like that way.
That's what I mean. You'd be like, babe, I don't feel... But again...
All over Daisy.
Yeah.
No, it would be Aries. It'd be at his house.
Oh, yeah. Staying with it, though. If it's pure horror for Death Stranding, just pure horror, first person. But if it's in, like, guns and horror, I would like third person because Dead Space actually got me into the third person horror genre.
Yeah.
So, again, if it's with
That's
guns...
That's kind of what I was thinking in that.
If we're going guns, let me get third person. If we're going just like... If we're going like Resident Evil 7 without the guns, first person. Because I love Outlast and RE7 when you didn't have weapons. But once you got them, I was like... Weapons in horror games, especially first person, takes out like the holy shit factor something's chasing me.
Right.
That's why I love Outlast so much. You're getting chased and you can't fight back.
Right.
So if you're being chased and stalked the whole game by something, no guns, first person. If we're fucking shooting at them, but they're just tanking it, let me get third person. Right. And I think I know why you like third person, because you like taking screenshots of the surroundings. Like, wow, this mud looks fantastic. Screenshot. You should hear this man of Destiny DLCs. Holy fuck, dude, check out these rocks. Just sit down. Alright, Rob, take your screenshot.
The next episode of the beta testers, I'm bringing a jar or like a piggy bank and writing Rob's Destiny jar. It's like a swear jar. Yeah, I gotta put like a penny in every time you mention Destiny.
It's gonna have a lot of money in there.
Destiny. All day. 24/7.
What else we got on here? My phone's about to die.
Sweet.
Spider-Man. Hype for that.
Yep.
Spooderman.
Dreams trailer. Days Gone. Isn't that already out?
No. That's that zombie.
Oh, that looks kind of...
Biker zombie game.
That looks kind of good.
Biker zombie?
Dude, the dude's a biker. He's got a fucking Harley thing.
I thought you meant the zombies were bikers.
No. Holy shit.
That sounds like a B flick.
New game incoming. Zombie biker.
Oh my god.
Starring Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
Directed by Hideo Kojima.
Yep.
And on at least for this one, Last of Us 2. Can't wait. Especially after playing the newest God of War, platinuming it within the first week. I fucking love that style of game. It's so good. I love the first one. It made me want to fucking jerk off.
Let me tell you this real quick. We were at Walmart. Corey had his birthday money. He had 3 games that were $20. Tomb Raider Definitive Collection, Witcher 3 Game of the Year Edition, and The Last of Us Remastered. Everything. I was like, you can only pick one because they're all $20. Like, I don't know which one you want to get. Hours of entertainment from all 3, so you know it's going to be what it's going to be. Little motherfucker takes out his phone, looks up each one, takes Witcher 3.
Bro,
took Witcher 3.
Next time you got a spare 20, grab Last of Us. We're hopping online. I fucking love that game.
I didn't know it was 20. I had no idea it was $20. I was like, ooh, Last of Us for 20.
The online is so fucking... It's crisp.
You've told me that, and also today, speaking of this, one of my coworkers told me that. He was like, the online for 3, or for the PS3 was much better than the PS4.
I agree.
He said because, like, you had so many overpowered classes in 3, and they've kind of dumbed it down in the 4 version. And he said that, like, now you got to pay for certain things that you could have just had in the PlayStation 3 version. And he said that kind of pisses him off, but he'll still get on there, like, every couple days and play it.
It's... You know what you guys would like? I feel like you even like about this, and it's not like it doesn't change your gameplay. It's just kind of like a thing you see in between like matches. Mm-hmm. You start to make like a camp. It's like as you level up, you get more people in your camp. You can connect the game to Facebook, and it gives everyone in your camp their names. Like it would say like Sheridan just joined your camp, blah blah blah. And when you lose, like every time you win, you get supplies for your camp. So if you won, you got 20 supplies, and it would come up like food, material, blah blah blah. It would say like, oh, your fucking township is flourishing, everything's great. Let's say you lost 5 in a row. It would say like Sheridan has come down with a fever. Josh has said that food's down like 80%. 4 or 5 children have died from starvation. So it turns into Oregon Trail. In a sense, yeah. So every time you died, it affected your colony or whatever. So if you lost a lot, everyone was dead and you're by yourself again.
Wow.
The other fun thing about the game is like, let's say you had a class that had a rifle and a handgun. Okay, that's all you had 8 shots for your rifle. That was it. It wasn't like you could pick up ammo. If you killed someone, you could scrounge a body. You get maybe 1 shot. But as you went around, you could pick up like pieces of material and you can make a bomb. You can make 1 or 2, but as you're picking them up, people are shooting you, and then you die. It's kind of like it's Fortnite kind of stole this from Last of Us. When you die, you're on all 4s crawling around. But you get shot, you're done. But it's like you only have a limited supply. That's why the bow and arrow were so overpowered in the beginning. They didn't make noise because when you shoot, it makes a little blip come up. Didn't make noise. If you had a headshot, 1 headshot, you were done. You could shoot something that had 3 or 4 times with the Magnum. They could get up and keep going. Fucking bow and arrow was the most frustrating shit. You just heard that thump, thump, thump. You just see someone just like waddle walking over to you, taking your shit and walking off, and you come back with nothing. You have a pistol, and that's it.
God
all your shit's gone. It's so fun, dude.
I would hate it.
If you pick it up, dude, it's so fun.
I would hate it.
Fun.
I would hate it. I would hate it.
You'd love it. Oh, it's fun. It's basically like fucking it's like a competitive mode in Destiny. Yeah. It's 4v4s. It's so fucking fun. Next time
Speaking of segues,
next time you get a spare 20. Get it. Okay. What?
The last topic for tonight.
Warmind came out.
Damn it.
Yep.
And let me tell you, fuck this DLC with its fucking...
Move your leg, please.
What's wrong with you?
I can't get my sock back on. I'm backed in this corner and can't...
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
I've never heard someone freak out about a sock being off their foot.
My feet get cold.
Give me your fucking... Give me it.
No, you're gonna hurt my toenails.
And her feet stink.
How do you hurt toenails?
Because she probably hasn't cut them in a couple days, and when the socks go up against the toenails...
It pulls them back.
It pulls them back.
So trim your fucking toenails.
Because she probably hasn't done it, because she's probably looked at the toenail clipper and was like, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. And then you don't do it tomorrow.
I haven't been home to do it.
I've had
you know how many days it's been since I've had a night at home?
3 damn days!
Yeah.
Okay, Warmind has come out.
Warmind's come out.
And, it's kind of short story mode, but a lot of shit to do.
Yes.
Lots and lots and lots of grinding.
Lots of grinding, which is what you wanted.
Fuck heroic strikes. Oh, you 350 light? Well, guess what? You get 1 shot by just about everything.
Well, they did say that when Tuesday comes, we are getting a patch in the game because the Hawthorne engrams that you get from both of
are low as fuck.
Are low as fuck. When Tuesday comes, it's just going to decrypt into a real engram thing to boost your power level. So don't decrypt them. I'm not even worried about that. The strikes have been so frustrating. Well, that's the other point that I was getting to. They also did say that the rewards will be good for the strikes now, because we do these heroic strikes and we're getting our tits handed to us consistently. Here's how hard they are. It used to be, before this DLC came out, people on certain strikes, people would dip. The invisible giant fucking vandal and all that. Right. I've gone into 4 or 5 strikes in a row at the beginning and was the last guardian standing. Yep. Because people are like, this takes too fucking long. It's too hard. Yep. Void Burn and Grounded. You can't jump and take double damage from Void and all the enemies shoot Void. Right. Yeah. Dude, I went through that shit earlier and the fucking blueberries kept leaving. Or it's like you can't jump to go res me. Damn. When we, because I haven't played with you for the last few nights. So, one of the nights, I was on there by myself. I was doing heroic strikes. I was just chilling. I was like, yeah, let's get this going. I went to go into my first strike. It was fucking in the inward spiral. No, the spiral or spire. Inverted spire. Yes. Damn. The inverted spire. I jump down. I'm like ready to go. The other two guys come, and then I look behind me, and they're both standing still. And I look in closer, and I see them both shaking their head no. And I'm like, what the hell are you shaking your head no for? Like, you know, I can't communicate with you. You're not in my chat. Then the one guy waves, brings his ghost up and hauls ass. The other dude waves, brings his ghost up and hauls ass. And I'm like, is it really that fucking bad?
You know what I bet they did? You know what I bet they did? They probably hit their milestone. Because you don't have to beat the strike to finish off a milestone anymore.
Yeah.
So they probably did and were like, fuck it. Don't want to do it. Let me tell you, and here's how I know that these fucking strikes are ridiculous. The newest one with, what the fuck is his name? Cardigan? Or his name's fucking, it's Car something, but I call him Cardigan. Because his name's the new fucking Scion strike.
I haven't played that one yet.
Really?
I still haven't got, because every time I go into a strike, people leave.
You want to know how long it took me today? Earlier. To get my second one done. You know how long that fucking strike took me? Just guess. I'll give you one time to guess.
1 hour and 15 minutes.
55 fucking minutes. We had this piece of shit to like this much health. Dude, and I should have got like 5 exotics. I carried that shit. I took my time. And I looked. They died like 30 plus times. I died 5 fucking times.
God damn, dude.
And that's not like, I took a fucking screenshot of that bullshit. I died and I was like, it's over. We're gonna fucking die. I died. Another dude went down. Another guy sat there. Boss here. Enemies here. Now, if you don't jump, you don't take that much damage. You get chipped, but none. He walks right to the boss and tries to jump over him. Dude power punches the ground and just fucking wipes. As soon as we spawned, I just kept shooting the one dude in the face. And he was like emoting like, ha ha ha. And I like shook my head no, and I messaged him. I said, I fucking hate you. I don't rage message anyone in video games. I was like, I fucking hate you.
I fucking hate you.
We have to do all that bullshit over.
I go over? Yeah. Yeah.
Just that boss alone takes 30 minutes by itself.
Yeah.
And getting up there, I took my time, but we fucking, trekked.
Right.
Got to him, had to do that shit fucking twice. I was done after that. I didn't do my third one until I got back from my grandpa's.
Fuck this. And see, that's the thing, like, I'm not even mad that I didn't log in last night, and I'm not mad that I haven't logged in or that I won't log in tonight.
Yeah.
Because all I have left right now is strikes, and I'm like, I don't even want to. I don't want to.
We could bust them out tomorrow, but...
Yeah. And because you'll have me late tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I don't got work on Monday. But Tuesday, Iron Banner.
But you can't really go ham and cheese because you have to work Wednesday.
I can go ham and cheese on Tuesday.
Dope.
I only got Wednesday and Thursday. I mean,
like
if I go to bed at 12:30, 1 o'clock, I'll be fine.
Banner's gonna suck.
Why?
We're gonna get tits wrecked. The tryhards are out to play.
What?
I swear this is like the fucking scene in Breakfast Club.
I'm gonna shove both your hands up my ass so you can stop eating your fucking fingers.
Can't help it.
I chew my fingernails too, but damn it, woman.
This woman eats her fucking hands all day.
Do you see all this
I was about to say, half the time it's not even my nails.
Look
it's
at
like
that.
the skin around my fingers.
Yeah, it's the skin around the
Stop!
fingers.
I can't!
My God! I'm shoving her hands up my asshole.
No.
I'm shitting in some gloves and making her wear them.
Ew.
Go ahead.
I have rubber gloves at home.
Do it for the vine.
I'm shitting in them and she's wearing them for a day.
Do it for the vine.
So she can never chew on her fucking hands again. But yeah, Warmind's great.
Oh my god.
The salt, the
salt? Yeah, you're right. The salt is very high.
The major cap on that is 385?
385. Soft cap 380, hard cap 385 with mods.
And you found some people to rate with, so that's a positive.
Yes. They fucking messaged me yesterday at like 6 o'clock.
Tell them
and they were like,
this weekend.
They were like, boom, we need a couple guys. You said that you had 2 guys that were ready to raid whenever. I was like, yeah, but I'm at work. And he was like, well, we need 3. I was like, but I'm at work.
Yeah, I quit. I have a raid to do.
And I was like, and they don't have your screen names or anything. And I'm not going to fucking sit here and say, hey, go talk to Pooping Man
Is that his name?
Yeah, it was Pooping Man.
Dude, I like this guy already.
Pooping Man.
So message him and say,
Pooping
hey.
Man, but it's like Pooping Man with numbers.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, dude, fucking tell him whenever you get the chance. Next weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
We got fucking all week.
Definitely. And what the hell is the game mode for Iron Banner this week?
Probably Clash.
I don't know, but did you see the fucking new armor? And weapons and shit?
Yeah.
Because all you gotta do is look on your character and it'll have
Yeah.
the...
They're pretty dope.
Yeah. It's,
Iron Banana's always good.
It's more knight looking this time, so it kind of
fucking samurai.
It should reminisce you of Dark Souls.
And D1, because it was all knight stuff.
Yep.
Woo!
So, after an hour and 17 minutes almost, I think we should probably end this.
This makes up for like the past 2 weeks.
The past 2 weeks we haven't been on, yeah.
So there you go. There's your hour. So enjoy, motherfuckers. And with a little side story of me shoving both of Sheridan's hands up my asshole.
There's a few side stories tonight.
Fantastic.
To be continued.
Fantastic.
But yeah, next week will be less hectic since it's back to normal scheduling. Hopefully, until something depressing or terrible fucking happens in the week.
Yeah, suddenly now I ended up having to work weekends because of situations at work, so it's not going to ease up for me.
All right, well, for Top Notch Entertainment, which only had one show tonight, and for the Beta Testers, I'm Rob.
I'm Josh.
I'm Sheridan.
And we'll see you guys next week. You cuckolds.
Hopefully.
Maybe.